Monkey with a tool belt and the Maniac muffins. Chico Bonbon had never seen a pancake do so much damage. Oh my goodness. Let's see what he's gonna happen. Clark had been making breakfast, and now the kitchen table had no legs. Dishes were broken. Syrup was everywhere. Their friend Wayne was stuck to the floor. Clark cheerfully flipped another giant pancake and knocked out part of the ceiling. They're pretty dense. Look at that. Silly boys. Silly monkey. Clark was getting ready for the party he was throwing for Uncle Bill's graduation from the Hotel Motel Management School. Chico was there to help with the cooking. He was a good cook and had many great tools for cooking. On his tool belt apron, he had a banana peeler, egg squisher, chocolate chippet spooner, corn goggles, peach pitter, gummy tongs, pruner, pointy stick, kale net, thermometer with bling, tofu toggle, donut duster, candy-coated string, pickle squeezer, brickle snapper, bubbler, sippy straw, banana masher, mashed potato claw, butter slapper, bean rocket, grilled grapefruit gripper, toast mitt, pepper popper, and a cauliflower clipper. But Chico saw other ways he could help. Look at that. Look at that. Build the monkey's tool belt. Yeah. The kitchen was a disaster zone. He removed a small pumpkin stuck in the drain. He rehung the pot rack and welded the chain. He removed some white chocolate from Jimmy the Mouse and gathered the meatballs that had rolled around the house. Right here. Clark's lemon pudding had started to stew. Chico tried stirring, but it was like glue. The pudding was thick and the spoon was quite bent. How could lemon and sugar make rubber cement? He took out those pancakes to bust them apart. He used his large winch to put them on the cart. They were so big and heavy, he piled them in stacks. He'd deal with them later. He needed his axe. When Chico had fixed everything, he decided to start working on his famous chocolate marshmallow banana boats. Clark was working on his super secret blueberry muffins. Clark had memorized the recipe, and an elephant never forgets. Well, almost never. He started adding the ingredients to a huge bowl. Chico glanced over at Clark. That seems like a lot of baking powder, Clark. I know this recipe so well, I can make these in my sleep. Uh-oh, disaster's gonna happen again. Clark finished the batter and poured it into muffin tins. He popped the tin into the oven. See? Right here. Now, to work on my egg surprise. Everyone was busy in the kitchen making all kinds of treats. A few minutes later, they heard an odd noise coming from the oven. It sounded like popcorn. Really big popcorn. Then they heard a groaning sound, then a whistling sound, and a grinding sound, and then finally, but not really surprisingly, they heard what? Kaboom! Uh-oh! The door blew off the oven and flew straight out the window. Oh my goodness, all that baking soda? The muffins began shooting out of the oven like hot blueberry cannonballs. Everyone ran for cover. The muffins had really expanded. They looked like monsters. They bounced around the room on their way towards the door the muffins took out. The mixer, the sugar bowl, 2 chairs, a box of cereal, 3 gingerbread men, and the entire spice rack. Oh my goodness. They burst out the door and smashed down the steps, leaving crumbs and broken concrete everywhere. They were so bouncy. They were so heavy. They bounced down the street. They flattened a lawn chair. They just missed some hula hoopers. They knocked down a fence, crashed, and demolished a garden gnome. Oh no! The Maniac muffins were out of control and headed for Main Street. Look. Yeah. Chico chased after them. They were falling apart as they bounced, but they didn't seem to care. Somebody could get hurt. What was he gonna do? He's got his tool belt, baby. He's got a tool for it. Quickly, Chico figured out a plan. 1. He ran back to Clark's house. He finished loading the pancakes onto the cart. 2. He grabbed the lemon pudding and ate a peanut. 3. He pushed the cart downtown. He ran fast. 4. He made several sawhorses with this saw, hammer, nails, and a pancake. Right there. He filled a pastry bag with gluey lemon pudding. It was sticky, but smelt delicious. 6. He glued the pancakes to the sawhorses with it. Within seconds, the Maniac muffins bounced around the corner. See? They were headed this way. Let's see what happens. Smash! The muffins hit the pancakes and immediately disintegrated into crumbs. Chico jumped out, rolled the pancake around the crumbs. See? Smart monkey. Clark and Chico's friends showed up. Clark's big mistake, pancakes and sticky lemon pudding, had saved them from his muffins. They all began eating the giant roll-up. It was delicious. They had created a taste sensation. Hooray! Everyone yelled, spitting crumbs everywhere. Oop, sorry, they said, quickly covering their mouths with their paws. See? Clark was glad his pancakes had saved the day. Mistakes can be so helpful, he said happily. They all returned to Clark's house, fixing the broken things along the way. Although the lawn gnome was never quite the same. Yeah, I have things that aren't very much the same either. Later at the party, all of the food was great, and everyone agreed the giant pancake lemon muffin jelly rolls were a smashing success. The end. That was a fun book.